Talofa lava and welcome back to AROTAHI TV.
Talofa lava o lo ingo achire lueli'i.
Whakalofa lei atu ko ingoa haaku ko Gia Rose Twinao Lafaele.
And we are your hosts
For today's episode.
We are excited to be back with another episode to get you into that holiday mood.
Coming up on today's episode, we have
Hot air balloon, up, up and away. We'll see what went down on the field.
Aorere Hotlines, where we hear student concerns.
A day in the life with Cassie, our favorite little therapist.
But first, let's see what our students really think of the free lunch.
G'day everybody, I'm your host, a white boy. Today, I'm going to be asking students and teachers some questions about the free lunches and get their honest opinion on them. Hey, so how are you enjoying the lunch?
Wow, so good.
It's cheesy.
I really enjoy it. It's edible.
I think they're good every other day.
It's actually pretty nice.
Alright, if you could rate this food out of 10, how would you rate it?
A 2.
Right. So it's not very good then.
No.
Like a 5.
A 4. Like a 50.
Oh! Wow. And what do you think about the nutrition in it? What's your favorite free lunch that's ever been in the school?
Probably not these, but probably like the fruits. I prefer those.
Alright. Is there anything you think they should add to the free lunch?
Flavor.
Yeah, that's always nice.
Yes, it needs more flavor.
So how would you rate it out of 10?
I would say 6.
Alright. And what do you think about the nutrition?
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I give it an 8.
Oh wow. Yeah. Is it very nutritious?
Very. So good.
A number out of 10.
5, 6.
Alright. What do you think about the nutrition?
So good.
If you could add anything to it, what would you add?
Salt.
Yeah.
And make it hotter.
My favorite free lunch is the shepherd's pie. It has potatoes, it has mince, and it has vegetables as well. How about you, Jo Rose?
I bring my own lunch.
What sort of lunch?
My mom's cooking, you know, it's the best.
That is the all-time favorite. Did you go on the hot air balloon?
Oh yeah, the one that was here last Friday.
Oh my gosh, I didn't get to go on it.
But I went on it, so.
Let's see more about the hot air balloon.
Yeah, very good. Yep, good.
Hi, I'm Mr. Purdon, a science teacher here at Aorere College. I also helped organize the hot air balloon trip from the Flying High project.
What made you decide to bring a hot air balloon to Aorere College? And how do you know of the Flying High project?
Well, how could I say no to a trip in a hot air balloon? It really did sound amazing, like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. But I must give credit to Mr. Kali, the HOD of Science. He was the one who originally got in contact with the Flying High project. I just took over earlier this year. It's a really decent project. It's run by this one guy called Andrew. He goes around the world, going to different schools, really trying to increase interest in STEAM and other things like that to really get students to see their community in a wider perspective.
What was being on the hot air balloon like?
It was amazing. I am terrified of heights. So it was truly, truly exciting. But really, the turnout from students and teachers was really amazing. Everyone got involved. Everyone could see it. They were so excited. We had kids from Papatoetoe West come down as well from their primary school.
Speaking of hot air balloons, how do they work?
Well, a hot air balloon works by turning on the burners, flames heat up the air inside the hot air. What that does is it increases the energy of the air particles, makes them move around more, decreases their density, and because it has a lower density than air around it, it will try and rise. As the hot air rises, it drags the balloon and the passengers with it up into the sky. Later on, when you want to come back down, there's a little valve at the top. It opens up and some cold air comes in, which then lowers the temperature of the air, decreases its density, and then lowers us safely back down to the ground. Like that.
I really liked going up in the hot air balloon. I saw Mangaroon Mountain. I even saw the airport.
I wanted to go into a hot air balloon. Let me call Aorere Hotlines.
Hello? What?
Gio.
Oh my gosh, how can we...
Wrong phone.
Oh, wait, sorry. Hello? How can we help you today? I'm Gio.
I'm Michelle.
I'm Top.
I'm Plant.
And I'm Abigail.
And we are Aorere Hotlines! I think the phone's ringing. Hello? Our first question of the day is, what is something that could be changed at our school to help improve your experience?
Hello, is this Aorere Hotlines? Can I just say that the bathrooms, like, we need to do something about it, because, like, I really need to use the bathroom sometimes, and just, like, some girls are just, like, standing there.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree too.
Why do you say that?
Why do you agree?
Because there's bathrooms like so stinky, and there's some students just try to play with tissues. For example, like just put it in water and throw it on the roof, and some just throw it in the bin, and it's so stinky.
Yeah, I agree because I saw the one student, they have a tissues and then they put the water in that and then they throw to the roof. Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, we're disgusting.
That is so gross.
And I think like some of the toilets are not usable as well. Like the seats are a bit broken, or there's no seats at all.
Yeah.
And then there's no toilet paper as well because they're too busy throwing it up on the wall. Like it's crazy.
Like the wait for the toilet is just like too long. Like
yes, the wait. Hello? We have another response.
What's good? Aorere needs more diverse culture by looking at the minority of cultures of the school by including students and decisions that were effective.
Oh, I love that.
I love that one. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Schools like mostly Pacifica and cultural people from cultural backgrounds. I see that there's not that much cultural significance in like different Ropus as well, and yeah, I think we can really improve on that.
I agree with you. Like, your students need more responsibility about them.
Yeah. And I think we need more representation. I think there's a lot of spaces in our school where there's a certain majority of students from a different background, and I think we should just make sure that all our spaces are diverse, and just make sure to include everyone and anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially in like certain conversations that like will affect us. Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, we should have like more programs. Like I'm Filipino personally, and like I feel like there's not like enough like performances for us to participate in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I think like one thing that we could do is like with language weeks, we often only celebrate like the main ones.
Yeah.
But we should like celebrate every single one, because even if it's just one student who's of that culture or of that background, like they need to know that they matter, that we see them. And we
can.
Welcome to Aorere Hotlines. Our second question is, What is one thing that could improve the attendance at AO?
Hey, we should have morning games to warm up the class and make it more lively.
Oh,
I like
Yes.
this
What was it?
one.
having morning games.
Morning games.
Sometimes in the morning, you just don't want to do anything. You feel tired.
Feel
I
dead.
think, I think a game really makes the brain think, makes the energy in the room come up, makes everyone feel happy and encouraged to be here.
Yeah.
I hope teachers and students will take that.
Yeah. Like in my country, there's a morning routine for all students, and after we finish school morning routine, all the students will feel ready to study. Yes.
What is the morning routine?
It is like dancing.
Oh.
Yeah, they open the songs and we dance.
Really?
Yeah. It's like an exercise
Yeah.
before class.
Cool.
Oh, like jump jam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in primary.
Yeah. I miss jump jam.
If they do that, then like it'll also improve our whole order as well. I think like if you start on a high, your day's just gonna get higher from there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, yeah, if you have the energy, then you're able to maintain it throughout the day. Hello? Our last question of the day is, how are you coping with balancing life and school?
It's honestly been really hard considering the fact that I'm busy, because all I do after a stressful day or week is listen to a good playlist or music and sleep.
Like me too. Like I think that work and school like tires you out.
Yeah.
Like I listen to lots of music. What kind of songs do you guys listen to?
I listen to old school songs, island songs.
Listen to heartbreak music.
Yeah, because she's heartbroken. What music do you listen to?
Yeah, I listen to J-pop and rock.
Oh,
Yeah.
J-pop.
That's cool.
That's cool.
I love pop.
Pop?
Yeah,
Mm.
pop.
Do you have any advice you put to that person?
The thing I only know, when the schools give me the works, I will not do at home because I'm lazy to do a homework. I will finish it at the school, and we will not. I will not get a homework. Yeah, that's my secrets.
Yeah.
I don't finish my homework because I do a schoolworks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Most of the time, if I have a homework, I will do it in the evening or in the morning of the next day, because when I come back home, I am very tired and I want to enjoy watching TV, talking with my parents. Yes.
Thanks for watching AROTAHI Hotlines!
And cut.
That took long enough. Oh my god.
Get me out. Oh.
Finally.
I love that our students get to express their emotions to other fellow students.
I think it's really empowering. If you have any concerns, please fill out the Google form and maybe your response will be in the next episode.
Let's see what went on with the Manu Aorere hike.
Did you say hike? I'm pretty sure it was a walk.
Fine, let's see and decide for ourselves.
Hi guys, so we're currently here at Wonder Hill, all at the bottom. We're currently going to be together. We're gonna hike up. Wish us luck. I'm ready to go.
How far are we now, Maria?
Too far.
Yeah!
Guys, we made it to the top of Wonder Hill.
I'm kind of convinced now that was a walk. At least they made it to the top. Have you ever been on top of a mountain before?
Yeah, you know, multiple times, every month, every day.
Stop lying.
Anyways, do you know our teachers don't get paid enough?
Of course, no teachers, no education.
Pay my teachers more.
Maybe not Miss Wallace though.
Let's see what our teachers have to say about this.
My name's Mark Murray. I've been a teacher at Aorere College for 16 years now, and I am also the branch chairperson for the Aorere College PPTA.
I'm Mr. Ankovic. I've been teaching here since 2015.
Kia ora tātou, ko Tom Clark toku ingoa. Been a teacher for, this is my second year now, so 1 and a bit year.
Hello, I'm Miss Wallace. I use she, they pronouns, and I am an English and AFA teacher.
Yourself, please, sir. So my name's Tavita Tupo. I'm a first year teacher.
The purpose of this strike, or the industrial action in general, is to improve conditions for teachers, to get more pastoral support for students in school, so through an increase in guidance counsellors, to improve conditions and pay for Māori teachers, also for Pacifica teachers as well, and also to bring our pay rate in line with inflation.
And my friend, who is a receptionist, she has no office she has no office experience, she has no university qualifications, and she just started doing this job because she used to be like a facial lady, like a beauty therapist, that kind of stuff. She just started doing reception just because she needed a job to pay the bills, and she gets paid more than I do.
Was there a point when you were thinking about being a teacher?
Yes. Teaching is a difficult job, so I think about doing something easier all the time.
A lot of people say that teachers get holidays and that's a perk of their job. Do you believe that?
Well, I mean, it is definitely a perk. However, many teachers would be using the time to work rather than just have a holiday. So, take from that what you will. I mean, most teachers will be using the time to plan for the next term's work, to do marking, to run tutorials. I mean, this school in particular has a lot of stuff going on during the holidays that teachers voluntarily do.
Because from the outside, as a guidance counsellor, as a non-teacher looking in at what the teacher, I thought they got it pretty sweet. They have 2 weeks holidays in between the terms, then they have a big 6-8 week holiday break in Christmas, but it's not actually like that because they're doing a lot of stuff during those times as well. So there's a lot of appreciation for teachers. Now that I'm in it, appreciating what teachers do, there's a lot more that people don't see that a teacher does, outside of that. But yeah, I think a lot more credit and that needs to be given to teachers and the work that they do, or the work over and above that they do as well.
What are your thoughts on the teaching industry, and is there anything the government or other teachers could work on?
My thoughts on the teaching industry. It's hard. I have come into the industry quite fresh, and there's a lot that teachers have to do past, I think, what sometimes they're expected to do. So there's huge amounts of work to catch up on, and I always find that I myself am quite time poor. I'm always catching up on the thing that I was catching up on from the previous day. But the other things about the teaching industry is that it is industry that supports each other. There's so much resources out there for people who need it. There's a great amount of respect for teachers from other teachers, and it's an industry that, while the conditions of working are quite hard, there's a lot of support that comes from other people for it.
And how does teaching impact your life?
Well, I mean, it's a huge impact on my life. It's my vocation, obviously. I use it to put food on the table and roof over my kids' heads. Also, I understand the role other teachers have in the lives of members of my whānau, my children. So I think in terms of a society, teaching just should have a huge impact in everyone's lives.
Right, is when you enjoy it, and people know you enjoy it, that's kind of what people end up relying on. Not necessarily SLT at our school, but that's what the government have been relying on, the goodwill of teachers, doing things out of the goodness of their hearts because they enjoy it and they're passionate. And we do all these things that we don't necessarily get paid for or compensated for.
Well, what it's about is making sure teaching is able to attract and retain the best possible people. I mean, at the moment there's a massive shortage of teachers. Teachers join the profession and then leave within 5 years. So what we're really aiming to do is make sure or ensure that teaching is an attractive profession and we get the best graduates in there, and the best way to do this is by having a decent salary and decent working conditions. So if we can do that, it would be, the future would be much brighter for everyone, for both teachers and the students who we are teaching.
I kind of feel bad for Miss Wallace now. She's literally poor.
I know, right? It's actually so sad. I think we should be nicer to our teachers.
I love petting Cassie. She's my little therapist. G-Rose is actually scared of dogs. Maybe our next segment might change her mind.
Kia ora, my name is Sarah.
Kia ora.
I'm a Year 12 student. And we're going to interview you about Cassie.
Awesome.
Where did Cassie get her name from?
Just kept Googling all sorts of stars, everything to do with stars, until I found Cassiopeia, which is a really bright star in the constellation of the same name, I think. But I didn't like Cassiopeia, or Cassiopeia, however you say it, as a name, so we just shortened it to Cassie. Now, from the time she was born, every Friday I would go down to Hamilton after school, just get straight on the expressway, go down to Hamilton. So first Friday after she's born, her eyes weren't even open. The next Friday, her eyes are open. So just so she could get used to my voice, my aftershave, everything, just me, so that when it came to 8 weeks and I picked her up and brought her home, she wasn't pining, she already knew me. And in the first few weeks I was going, Rusty. No, it didn't fit. All sorts of other names didn't fit, but when I settled on Cassie, as soon as I said Cassie to her, and she cuddled right into me and started whimpering, and Cassie just seemed to really fit. So she was named Cassie in honour of the students who really saw it for what it was and wanted a name to reflect the stars. So the idea was theirs, and I found the name that fitted their idea. Yeah.
What does Cassie do most of the time?
So surprisingly, even at her age, they sleep a lot. So she is in my office a chunk of the day, but she's available anytime. I know you've walked her quite a bit for me, and so she'll be asleep under the desk, but she's ready to go as soon as someone comes. Yeah, I'll go with that person, and that's why she really hates when she's down the bottom of the school and a student turns around to come back. That's when she's naughty and she flops down or refuses to move because she knows, I'm going back to boring Dad's office again. But so she loves to chase, a stick or a ball. Like most retrievers who are, it's in their DNA to retrieve things for you. She likes to skite and to show off and prance around with it a bit. She won't give it to you straight away.
Are there any obstacles Cassie faces on a daily basis?
Not really. You disagree?
If you could describe Cassie in 3 words, what would they be and why?
Excitable, and she's excitable because, as you know, she loves to jump on people and give full body hugs. She just loves meeting and greeting everybody. She just wants to race from one person to another to say hello to as many people as she can. She's very loving, and that's the job that she's supposed to do, is to love people. And she's, I'd say, in context with our students that need her sometimes, she's a little bit naughty. Which is a good thing. I've tried training her myself. I'm not a dog trainer, but I've had professional people come into the school on a weekly basis last year to help train her, and in the end we've just given up. She's very, very smart, so she knows everything we want her to do, but she chooses when she wants to do it. So she's really clever, but she's also very naughty.
Aorere is so lucky to have a dog like Cassie, who is kind and lovable.
Moving on. Have you seen our new exchange students?
Of course I have.
They're really nice, and they're all from Thailand.
I'm so happy that they're here.
We've seen them around. Now let's see what they've been up to.
To museum and mission bay.
Meanwhile,
I loved watching Finn grace the stage at Assembly. She was my favourite.
My favourite one was the
Thai boxing?
Oh yeah, the Thai boxing. I really liked that one.
There's so much crazy things happening here out at the college.
There's so much to capture, so much to film.
Here's a sneak peek of what we got cooking for you next term.
Hey guys, welcome to Whānau Face Off. We'll be asking general knowledge questions, questions about our school, and maybe even some questions about the teachers. Points are up for grabs, so do try to answer these as best as you can. And also, we've already seen Puke win in athletics. Do you really want them to win in Whānau Face Off? Come on now, someone needs to dethrone these guys. The winning Whānau team will go against 5 of our teachers. Please don't get offended, teachers, if you don't get selected, but you know. Let's find out which teams will be going face to face next term. Maruko going up against
Oh my gosh, anchoring is such a hard job, but we make it look so easy.
Finally, we can go home and rest.
I can't wait to get home, kick back my legs and relax.
The holidays is just around the corner, so remember to have fun, but stay safe. Archie, have you finished all your assessments?
Catch us next time on
AROTAHI TV!
Yum, scumdily, yum, yum.
Mommy. Mommy.
La 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 la, you're gay, shadow inside ya.
It's washable, I think.
But not unsmellable.
Camera's rolling in 3, 2, 1.
First off, we have